What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, a huge thanks for coming back. So this week we're gonna take a small break from the 05 Plus axle swap kit build that we've been doing, and we are gonna install a pretty cool mod that's gonna make this thing look pretty cool at night. So let's get right to it. So now, before we start this video, I want to give a huge thanks to our friends from Oxybeam. They reached out to me actually about, maybe over a month ago, and asked me if I wanted to try any of their products. And I had actually been eyeing their rock lights. That gives it away. But yeah, I've been eyeing their rock lights on their website for a while now. And I was just kind of waiting on the opportunity to kind of get started on it when they actually reached out to me and said if I was interested, like I said, on testing anything out. So of course, I asked if I could test out some of the rock lights, and they said, of course, pick whatever you want and we'll send it to you. So I picked out these here rock lights, which I think are super cool. They should be pretty bright. They are RGB, so they pretty much light up any color you want. And I got 8 of them, and it comes with pretty much everything you need. It comes with a control box, which I believe is actually Bluetooth. You can control it from your phone, which that's pretty cool. It comes with all the wiring, everything super nice, high quality, waterproof connectors. Really cool. It comes with 2 mounting solutions. One which is for like a tube mounting, and then just for your regular flat mounting. And of course, it comes with your 2 screws. Now this should be a pretty easy install, especially because we already have Oxybeam's control panel, switch panel, which means that all we have to do is connect the positive and the negative to whatever positive and negative we have open on the switch panel over here. And then all we gotta do to turn them on is hit any of these open switches that we have on the control panel. And if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave you a link to that video somewhere over here so you can go ahead and check it out. Again, super cool product. It's honestly one of the coolest products that I think I've installed in this truck, at least like kind of like smaller stuff like that, because it allows you so much flexibility to installing when it comes to installing anything electrical to the truck, and from lights to lockers, anything like that. Like I said, all you got to do is hook up the positive and the negative to the switch panel. Super simple. And that's actually something that we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go ahead and test out all the lights and kind of figure out how I want to get them laid out. So I'm gonna go ahead, get that figured out, and then I'll check right back in with you guys once I have something that I like. Okay guys, so we got the lights pretty much all daisy chained together, and as you can see, they're working. They're going through one of the many functions that they can do, which this is pretty much just going through all the colors. And as you can see, they have a lot of colors, and it was, like I said, a super easy install. Excuse the fuel pump. But anyways, we've got the control box, and then like I said, all you gotta do is just hook it up to the positive and negative on this panel, and that's it. Honestly, probably one of the easiest wiring installs I have ever done. Even easier than all the other stuff, because like I said, everything just plugs in super easy. Now one thing, like I said, that I actually don't like about these things is, and let me take one apart to really show you. Okay, so here is our actual light, and like I said, it's a very good looking light. It almost looks like it's 3D printed. Like if you see all those layers, that's kind of like how 3D printed stuff looks, but I'm pretty sure this is just molded. It's also plastic, but it does seem very rugged. Like it seems really well built, you know. Like I don't think it'll have any problems. But the only thing that I don't like is that it comes with 2 female connectors on each end, and then the extension cords that they give you have 2 male connectors. Now my problem with that is that I was thinking of linking 2 of these pretty close together under the wheel wells, and that's not gonna allow it, because you can't, like I said, connect 1 to 1 like this just straight. You have to use one of these extension cords, and the problem with that is that these, like the shortest one it's pretty long, probably I would say at least 4 feet. So, and then this has about a 6-inch whip. So altogether, you have at least 5 foot on the shortest runs. And if you're like me, that you want to install 2 of these in your wheel well, that's gonna give you a lot of extra wiring that you're gonna have to figure out how to hide. And like I said, that's kind of the thing that I didn't like about it. So that being said, like I said, I'll just have to figure out how, like I said, I'm gonna hide all the extra wire. But other than that, pretty cool lights. So I'm gonna go ahead, get these things installed, get all the wires ran through here, and then I'll check back in with you guys and kind of show you the finished product, at least as much of it as we can. And if I run into any snags, obviously I'll go ahead and tell you. Okay guys, so hopefully you can still kind of see me because we lost most of the lights. But we got the first 2 on the front fender well, and oh my god, this is gonna look cool. So let me show you. And that's 2 in the front, 1 here and 1 there. And it is lighting up this thing. Like, that is bright. And there's 1, and there's the other one. That looks pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, so now let me go over kind of the way that I installed them right there. So like oh, you guys can't see anything. So again, sorry about the light. But anyways, as you can see, we've got that one right there, and then we've got that one right there. And basically the way that I did it is I drilled a small hole. I believe it was a 7/64 hole, something like that, as a pilot hole for both of them. And then that hole is actually slightly smaller than that bolt itself. So what that means is that the bolt actually kind of threaded itself into that hole, and just by inserting the bolts in there, the screws, was super solid. I did, however, on this one, because there was a big hole that the previous owner did for us, we could actually reach behind the fender liner and install the nut and the lock washer on this side. So that was pretty easy. This side, however, there is all kinds of stuff on this side, and my big chubby hands can't make it in there. So like I said, just by doing the bolt itself, it's actually super solid. So that's kind of just how I left it. I did, however, throw some really good adhesive behind there, just as an extra, I guess, safety measure, just to make sure that it's not gonna fall off, or I guess hopefully to help it not fall off if these things ever come loose. I will keep an eye on them and just check them, you know, every now and then, just to make sure that the screws haven't worked themselves out. But for now, I think that will actually work pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that install. Now, what I'm not so very happy about is, like I said, this is how much cable I have left over from going from there to there. So now I'm gonna have to roll this up or something and find a way to, you know, clip it out of the way somewhere. So I mean, this is very convenient because it makes the wiring super easy. But the problem with it is that because we can't really customize it, we can't run wires to the specific length that we want. So I guess if you win some, you lose some. It's super easy to install, but you are gonna have to do a lot of zip tying of wires out of the way, which no big deal, we can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead, run the wires to the back of the truck, install those 2, and because we can't really drive this truck out of the garage, I think that's all we're gonna do for tonight. So this is gonna be kind of like a unboxing and a soft install. Once we have the whole truck running and everything, that's another thing. I wanted to get this project done for 2 reasons. One, because the folks at Oxybeam, again, thank you guys. They've been super patient with me. Like I said, I've been holding on to those things for like at least a month now, and I really wanted to get them on so that they would see the video. And 2, I want to have them ready before I have the kit done. That way, once it's done, you know, we can take the truck out, have it, you know, show off the kit with the lights on and everything. I think that will look pretty cool. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, finish the rest of the install, and then we will check back in and do the best I can to show you guys the way they look. So let's do that. Also, I think a video that I'm gonna be recording hopefully pretty soon is gonna be installing a fuel pump, electric fuel pump kind of cutoff switch, because I hate having to have, like, when I have the key on, having that fuel pump running it's the most annoying thing in the world. So I think once we get this whole thing put back together, that's gonna be a project that we're gonna be tackling on this channel, so that we can have the key on and either be able to turn the pump on or off, you know, however we want to. So that will definitely be on the bucket list. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this install. Okay guys, so hopefully you can hear me over the fuel pump, which sounds horrible, but I guess I'm sort of done, at least with the install. But there's definitely some things I gotta say about this. As you can see, we've got the, you know what, let me shut off this thing. Okay, we're back. So like I was saying, I definitely gotta install that pump shut off thing. But anyways, back to the lights. Like I was saying about the wiring, it's super nice because it's super simple to wire these things up. You literally just daisy chain them together. You know, connect the two ends and you're done. The problem is that you can't really customize them to put them exactly where you want, because like I said over here, you're gonna have in some places a whole bunch of cable left over, which really sucks, and then in other places you're gonna be short, which again really sucks. So if I wire them the way that I'm wiring them right now, I'm not gonna have enough to make it all the way back to that end from this side. So that's really gonna suck. I'm gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to try and find little connectors that I can kind of like put in between these two to kind of like adapt, so that I can connect two of the extensions together. And that's basically because, like I said, they give you, I believe, 2 of the 10-foot sections, and then I think it's 4, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of the shorter sections. And the problem is that if like I said, we could connect 2 extensions together, we could easily make it from there and then to there, and then same on the other side, and we would be fine. Oh, here's the problem. I wanted to install 2 right there and 2 there, but like I said, there's none of the extensions will get me from here all the way to there. So what I ended up having to do, well, what I'm gonna have to end up doing is basically installing one of the lights right here, like you saw right there, which honestly, now that I think about it, I kind of like it because it's really gonna show off the radius arm bracket. So that's kind of cool. It's fine, I don't mind it. But like I said, if I was set on having 2 there and 2 here, it really sucks that, you know, I won't be able to basically make it, because like I said, none of the extension cords would make it. But now if the kit brought like one little adapter that we could like screw in from here to here, then we could easily make it from there all the way to there, and it wouldn't be a problem. So like I said, the kit is like 99% there. I think if they would just include a few little adapters so we can connect 2 extension cords together, it'd be perfect. But again, I'm not mad at it. So I think now what I want to do is, now that it's all hooked up, I'm gonna go ahead and download the app on my phone so we can actually control the lights with our phone. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and then come right back. Okay guys, so we got the app downloaded, and this is actually pretty cool. So it's gonna be kind of hard because my lights are on. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and turn them off real quick. Okay, so you can't see anything like this either, but check it out. Like I said, we can control it with our phone. Like, how cool is that? And you've got presets to different colors, and I'm pretty sure you can actually kind of install your own colors on here. That right there, I believe it's for music. You can have it playing to a song, whatever song you want, or you can just go back, like again, like I said, to a solid color, and that actually matches the truck pretty well. And last but not least, you also have control over the brightness of it. So obviously we'll always go full blast, and it's really hard to see how bright it is in the color. Like, I'm seeing this on the GoPro right now and it looks super blue, but it's actually, it's almost a white. It's like a cool blue, almost a white. It actually looks really nice. That right there is very close to just a white. and it's actually pretty bright. I like it. I really like how it highlights the suspension. If I can figure out how to daisy chain these things closer together, I might actually end up installing another one right here so that it really like highlights all of this. I think that would be pretty cool. And again, this is kind of what it looks like with the lights on. I'm actually pretty happy with this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I might end up ordering more of them if like I said, I figure out how to daisy chain them better. If I can find those little connectors or maybe like smaller extensions, just something like that. That way we might have like 3 right there, and then at least that one right there, which we'll probably have to move it because it's too far that way, too far back that way. We'll probably want it a little bit more centered with the bracket. By the way, that thing is pretty much done. We have to work on the coil buckets, and I know I said that it'd be done this week, but it's kind of been a not the best week this week, so I didn't really get a chance to work on this stuff. But I wanted to at least get a video out to you guys, and like I said, I know that I've been having to install these things, so I figured that I would at least do that. And they're not fully installed. Again, like I said, I got to do a lot of cable management and then just figure out what I'm going to do for more extensions to be able to do that other side. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty cool. Now, it's something that I would probably not drive down the street with, but I think if I ever went to like any shows or anything like that, I would definitely use them. I think it really makes the truck stand out. But anyways, that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I probably went longer than I wanted it to, and for sure next week we'll have the kit done, and I'll have that video up for you guys. Definitely happy with this thing. So it still needs that 10% to really get all the way there. Also, another thing that I discovered while I was reading about this thing is that this is actually aluminum, which now that I look at it, it does feel like aluminum. So like I said, a well-built product. I like it. They're nice, they're bright, they look good. I like the app. Again, like I said, it's super cool that you can just mess with these things, and then very cool. Also, if you want to impersonate a cop, you can have your reds and your blues. Anyways, guys, again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps us. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment down below, and we'll see you for the next one.